welcome to CIO News. This is Afreen Khan, your host for the broadcast and the head of operations at CIO News. I have along with me Mr. Laxman Sanghewar, who is the Vice Chairman at Nanded Merchant Cooperative Bank. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So, sir, you are here at the All Things BFSI Summit organized by CIO News. How has been your experience?
It is a good experience. I am in the industry for 20 years and our bank is in industry for 60 years. We have attended so many summits in last years, but this summit was something different because it is looking in future. What are the futures of banking industry? Not only that, but BSF and Fintech are the subjects which are supposed to cover in near future, because banking industry in past was something different and in future is something different. The BSI and the Fintech industries will take charge of banking industry. Not only that, but the government regulations are favoring them, and we see the future of the industry, future of the banking industry will be associated with the fintech companies.
Correct. We see that, because the BFSI industry has shifted more
Yeah.
traditional way of working, checkbooks and passbooks and bank statements being pulled out manually. It's changed.
The physical footsteps in the banks, customer footsteps in the banks are on the backstage. And now the technological advancement has taken charge of. The new generation is acquainted with the new technique, and the demand from the customers and the industry is something different, and that is a technological revolution in the bank. When bank was only a lender,
Yes.
but now the days has changed and it is according to customers' need. Bank has to change in future.
Very true. And understanding that, Nanded Merchant Cooperative Bank has been there for more than 60 years now. So it has seen revolutions and, so many phases of change.
Very recently we have celebrated 60 years in banking industry. And during the year we have seen so many phases. As a cooperative bank, our bank is a very small bank and having very small area of operations too. But in recent years, we are to go revolutionize in technical aspects and adopt so many techniques, so many technologies, and collaborate with so many new technologies to serve customer in a better way.
Very true. So, since you mentioned that, yes, there has been a lot of knowledge sharing. So, any key takeaways that you would want to probably gather from today's event?
As I said earlier, that fintech industry and the prospect of banking industry is in fintechs. That is the key role of this summit, and I am sure that CIO has done a good job. That bankers like ours and players like ours has given opportunity to acquaint us with this future industry.
Very true, because yes, it's more of a collaboration, the
Yeah.
mainstream as well as the cooperative banks to bring them all on the same platform so
Yeah.
that there is an exchange of ideas, so that there is more talk about the future and how we can actually enhance and develop more.
Yeah.
Very true, sir. And just one last question on that note, that CIO News is actually holding a survey. So, what specific trends do you anticipate in the BFSI and the fintech industry in the coming years? Maybe, anything like any from the technology perspective or consumer perspective. What are the trends that you anticipate?
I see that The government and regulatory bodies are taking over the total business of the banking industry. The CIO, the players like CIO should come forward and arrange such summits. So the banking industry will acquaint us with the future technology and let the players, let the bankers, those who are in this field, will acquaint us with the upcoming technology.
Great.
That's outcome of this summit.
Great, Mr. Sanghewar. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you for sharing your inputs, and it was really nice having you today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.